Language, the lifeblood of human communication, is a vibrant tapestry woven through millennia of shared history, culture, and geography. It is a constantly evolving entity shaped by the landscapes we inhabit and the interactions we forge. Just as rivers carve their paths through valleys and mountains rise to touch the sky, so too does geography leave an indelible mark on the way we speak. From the lofty peaks of the Himalayas to the sun-drenched islands of the Pacific, the contours of our planet have played a pivotal role in the diversification of human languages. This video will explore the fascinating interplay between geography and language, delving into the ways in which physical barriers, migration patterns, and cultural exchanges have shaped the linguistic landscape we know today. We will journey through history, tracing the spread of major language families, and examining the impact of trade routes and empires on the evolution of speech. Finally, we will contemplate the future of linguistic diversity in an increasingly interconnected world. By understanding the profound influence of geography on language, we gain a deeper appreciation for the richness and diversity of human expression. We come to recognize that each language, with its unique sounds, grammar, and vocabulary, is a testament to the enduring connection between humanity and the environment. Mountains, with their towering heights and treacherous passes, have long served as formidable barriers to human interaction. These natural walls, while challenging to traverse, have inadvertently fostered linguistic diversity by isolating communities and allowing languages to evolve independently. In the secluded valleys of the Himalayas, for instance, a multitude of languages, often unrelated to those spoken in the surrounding lowlands, have flourished for centuries. The rugged terrain has limited contact between groups, creating linguistic pockets where distinct dialects and even entirely separate languages could emerge. A striking example of this phenomenon is found in Papua New Guinea, an island nation renowned for its extraordinary linguistic diversity. Home to over 800 languages, Papua New Guinea's mountainous interior has long sheltered small, isolated communities. Separated by dense forests and steep slopes, these groups developed their own unique ways of speaking, resulting in a linguistic tapestry unmatched anywhere else in the world. This linguistic diversity is a testament to the power of mountains to act as incubators of language, preserving ancient tongues and fostering the emergence of new ones. The Caucasus Mountains, straddling Europe and Asia, provide another compelling case study. This region, home to Mount Elbrus, the highest peak in Europe, boasts a remarkable concentration of languages, many of which are unrelated to any other known language family. This linguistic mosaic reflects the region's complex history, as waves of migration and invasion washed over the Caucasus, leaving behind pockets of linguistic isolation that persist to this day. The Caucasus Mountains stand as a testament to the enduring influence of geography in shaping the linguistic landscape, demonstrating how physical barriers can foster diversity and preserve ancient forms of speech. While mountains divide, oceans connect. Yet vast stretches of water can also act as barriers, particularly for pre-modern societies. Islands, often isolated by vast expanses of ocean, present unique environments for language development. With limited contact with the outside world, island communities develop distinct languages and dialects shaped by their isolation. This isolation often leads to the development of languages with unique grammatical structures, vocabularies, and phonologies, setting them apart from their mainland counterparts. The Pacific Ocean, dotted with thousands of islands, provides perhaps the most striking example of this phenomenon. The Polynesian languages, spoken across a vast triangle stretching from Hawaii to New Zealand to Easter Island, offer a compelling example of how isolation can drive linguistic diversification. Despite being separated by thousands of miles of ocean, Polynesian languages share remarkable similarities in their grammar and vocabulary, indicating a common ancestral tongue. However, over centuries of separation, each island group developed its own distinct dialect, influenced by local customs, beliefs, and interactions with the natural environment. This process of divergence and diversification highlights the crucial role of isolation in shaping linguistic identity. Similarly, the indigenous languages of Australia, many of which are spoken across the continent's northern coast and islands, showcase the impact of isolation and maritime migration routes on linguistic diversity. The Torres Strait Islands, situated between Australia and New Guinea, are home to a cluster of languages distinct from both neighbouring regions, reflecting a unique history of seafaring and cultural exchange. These island languages serve as reminders of the dynamic interplay between geography, migration, and language evolution. Section 4. Open plains, where languages intertwine. In contrast to the isolating effects of mountains and oceans, open plains and grasslands often facilitate linguistic contact and blending. These vast expanses allow for easier movement and interaction between groups, leading to the exchange of words, grammatical structures, and even entire languages. The Eurasian steppe, stretching from Eastern Europe to Mongolia, provides a compelling example of how open landscapes can shape linguistic patterns. The nomadic cultures that traversed the Eurasian steppe for millennia played a significant role in disseminating languages and cultural practices across vast distances. The Mongol Empire, under the leadership of Genghis Khan and his successors, exemplified this phenomenon, spreading the Mongolian language and influencing the development of languages from Persia to China. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes that crisscrossed the Eurasian steppe, further facilitated linguistic exchange, connecting distant cultures and fostering the spread of ideas, goods, and languages. The African savannas provide another compelling example of how open environments can shape linguistic patterns. The Bantu languages, spoken by over 350 million people across sub-Saharan Africa, are believed to have originated in West Central Africa before spreading eastward and southward. This expansion, driven by agricultural innovation and population growth, led to the Bantu languages becoming one of the most geographically widespread language families in the world. The story of the Bantu languages highlights how open landscapes can facilitate linguistic diffusion, resulting in the emergence of vast language families spanning continents. Section 5. The march of major language families spreading across continents.